Hey guys, it's been a while since I did like drawing video. I basically wanted to explain what I'm going through right now because my friend and I have decided to kind of work together in terms of art is kind of her hobby. She's more of a scientist. I think she's like into biology. She just got her new job too. So yeah, but she was like trying to get my stand. But she was like, "Oh, I was thinking that I could join you at the same time mentor you in like your art career cuz she knows I really love art and that's what I want to do as a job." But um I found it's really difficult, especially for me, cuz I'm not like I'm motivated, but in a way it's kind of like, oh, okay, I can do this, but I'm very slow at it. And it's just been like me going nowhere basically. Like I kind of tried to apply for jobs, but I never really got any. So to me, it was a bit difficult. And especially because I didn't want an art-based career that I have to draw for I want an art-based career where I'm working for myself but not under someone. So I'm okay with doing like for my first job, I'm okay with working at like McDonald's or something because part-time jobs are okay. And those types of jobs are fine. But usually what happens is you have to be really self-motivated and you can't give up. And yes, you're going to start off with like very little earnings, but like it's going to gradually grow. It might take a few years to like get people to like follow you and stuff on like social media even as well. So yeah, or people who want to buy your artwork as well. So yeah. And I feel like I've known people who are great at art, but they kind of just gave up on it because they're like, I'm not going to make money out of it, that much money out of it to begin with, so I'm not going to end up doing it. And then they just give up completely, and it's kind of sad, but at the same time, if you know you're not going to be motivated, like if you're not going to strongly motivate yourself no matter what happens, you might hit the bottom and you're like, I don't like it anymore. So yeah. So my friend decided she was going to join me. She's a few years older than me. We go to the same church. We're both in university and college group. And yeah, she said she wanted to learn alongside me as well how to do this type of business because I'm someone who's like, I want to sell at expos and I also want to sell online. So it's kind of like back and forth. However, when I go to expos, I don't talk to other artists. Like, I only talk to them if I buy things from them. Like, I might buy something and just be like, thank you, and that's it. But normally, I don't talk to them. Like, the only thing I would be curious about is like what materials they use. But other than that, I don't ask them how they run their business. And it's important to kind of socialize when you go to expos if you're an artist and you go talk to other artists and you ask them how they did it, because it's very important. Because if you don't know how to run the business and you kind of like searching online, and there's a whole bunch of times where like I know artist YouTubers who sell in expos, and so I'll just watch them and what they do and I'll kind of piece together like how you do the business. And basically, so far what I estimated very loosely is that people will have a job, whether it be art related or not. They'll save up money and then they'll buy their prints, and enough to buy their prints, rent a booth at an expo, and then go and sell there. And they'll also sell online as well. Now, I just only loosely kind of estimated what people do. So it's kind of hard because I'm not really fully aware of how to do the business completely. And you do need to know, like, I feel like you need to know some marketing and you need to know some business in order to do it. But it shouldn't be, it's not overly complicated, but usually people have partners. Like people who run businesses, they have a partner who's like into the same thing. Maybe they're a little more businessy or maybe they're more artsy. So it depends on who you are. So some people who are more into business, they'll pair up with someone who is more into art, and people who are more into art pair up with people who are more into business. And usually you come across like friends that are into that. But I never really had a partner, and then my friend decided to help me learn. So yeah, it's nice. So right now what we're doing is we're finding artists that we like and we're drawing in their style, not our own style, but their style. So this is actually from an artist, I believe her name's Andrea. She's on Instagram. Don't remember her username though, but yeah, this was my friend's favorite artist, one of her favorite artists, and this artist just so happens to be Christian too, so it was great because we're both Christian as well, and she loves God as well, so it was great. And so we went scroll through her Instagram and found two pictures that we liked from her. So I found one and then my friend found one, so she drew something else and I drew this one. And we drew in her style, not our style, as I said before. I kind of didn't end up outlining all of it, but it turned out really nice. The eyes are really pretty. Like, it was kind of hard for me to draw these types of eyes because normally I don't draw eyelashes, I just draw eyes. And then this kind of helped me kind of learn, like, especially the pupil, it helped me learn, like, how to draw like that. The nose is really cute. I normally draw noses very, like, the regular point thing where it looks like an L kind of. Usually I draw like that. I might change how I draw noses because I was trying to draw my friend in, like, I improved my style a bit after I drew this, and I was trying to draw my friend, but I couldn't get his nose right, so maybe I'll change it to this. But yeah, it's super pretty, and it taught me, like, shading, like the shading in the scarf where you shade, and then I kind of shaded over it. The colors aren't fully accurate, I would say, because I do have, like, I don't have all shades of markers for chameleon markers, so I just use whatever I have and make do with it. And it's like really nice. And I never really draw hair like this, so when I drew it, it was all like flowy. And then afterwards, like, actually before this, I actually saw it, and then I kind of referenced it and tried to draw it myself. And the hair looks more flowy. I looked back at my previous artwork that I was doing and I was like, oh, the hair isn't that flowy. It's really spiky, right? And then this one is not, so I like it, so it looks more pretty. It kind of inspired me to, like, draw the lips too, because normally I don't. So I want to be more realistic, and I decided to draw the eyebrows more realistic to, like, have shape to them instead of just being like a flat round curve, which usually I draw like just a line. So yeah, and I just wanted more detail. And the eyes, I'm gonna fix my eyes a bit, but it might look a tiny bit like that, but without the eyelashes. Like, what I want to fix is like the pupil, but I'm still gonna keep it in my style, of course, because this is me improving my art style. The cat ears, however, stayed the same because the cat ears are so simple anyway. So yeah, and then I tried drawing my friend, not my friend's sister, because we're all friends. She said she wanted a cat ear hat. I normally give her cat ears though, because personality, because I put animal ears on people because personality. So yeah, but I ended up doing this. I think her hair looks so pretty now. Like compared to like how I drew it before, it felt a little flat. Like honestly, when I look at it, it felt a little flat, like looking at my regular artwork that I used to draw. So now I'm kind of improving. It looks a little more like 3D-ish. My friend, however, I need to fix his nose. So that's why I'm kind of like, maybe I should draw this type of nose because it's easier, because drawing that doesn't look nice. And I never really, like, it doesn't always look like him. Like, there's a part of me that's just like, oh boy, that doesn't really look like him. Like, I usually get it right, like somewhat right, but I never get it completely right. There's always a part that's missing that I'm like, doesn't look like my friend, and I don't like it. But yeah, but I kind of detailed more of the body more. So yeah, because for guys, I used to do just like a straight angle and then just angle outward again for the hips. But then I was kind of like, he's a bit chubby, so a little bit of roundness. And also because people aren't completely flat unless like they're super skinny, then maybe you won't have as much curves, but like for guys. But if you're a little chubby, I don't see why not. So I was like, play around with that and also like add some of the shading onto the clothing, and it looks nice, just doesn't completely look like it. I need to fix that nose. I know I'm bothered by it now. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. We're basically setting goals each week. So this week, till the end of Sunday, we find another artist that we like, and then we find one of their pieces and then draw it as well. I've been drawing these though, so it's kind of like, I still haven't found an artist that I like, but yeah. And then next week, I actually sent my friend my resume, and she said she's gonna look over it, help me edit a bit, and then she's hoping we can go to Square One and apply to a few jobs, because Square One is close to my house. She did recommend Sherway Garden, but then my dad was like, Sherway Garden's really high end, and I was like, I think my dad thinks you can't get a high-end like clothing shop retailer job if you're like younger. Maybe he just assumes that you have to be a little bit older to get a job like that. I'm 19, so he's always like keeping my age in mind. But I think technically some might hire me if I look professional enough and I take my job seriously. But Sherway Garden isn't really close to my house anyways, so yeah. I don't mind busing places, but like I wouldn't mind busing all the way to Toronto, but honestly, I think I would have to wake up really early in the morning to do that, and it's really far, so my dad's gonna be like, you go to Toronto by yourself, and he's gonna be worried about that. So yeah, definitely not. But if we live closer, I would have definitely tried to find an area to work in there. And basically, we set goals each week on what we're going to do. And yeah, so hopefully I find an artist to draw from. And yeah. And so basically, that's what I'm going through right now. So that's why my drawing videos, right? Like, I was going to do a drawing video, and then I was kind of like, oh boy, I have so much now to do. So I'm kind of like, I don't know. I was like, because there's like, originally she was like, once every 2 days we can do that, like find an art piece that you like and then recreate it. But then I was like, and then she and I decided to do like one for this week, because what happened is she knows that I may like to draw my own stuff too, so, and my own style too, so she's kind of like, okay, so we can do like one, like by the end of Sunday we can send it, we should be able to send it to each other. So yeah, and basically that's what it is, because I'm definitely really into drawing my own stuff too, so have to keep doing my style as well. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next video will be a drawing video, I hope. Definitely for these studies that we're doing though, I might probably not show the process on camera, but I might like bring it in to like a drawing video and be like, oh hey, I did this artist. But yeah, there's so many, like, because I have to be super focused and I have to keep looking at the reference when it comes to me drawing like other people's styles, because I'm so used to doing my own. So yeah, and I'm experimenting now, trying to improve a little by little. So the hair is really nice on what I'm doing right now. So yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Next video should be a drawing video, and basically that's it for me explaining what we're doing. So yeah, so if you're ever wondering like, how come it seems like you're not making a lot of drawing videos, but I'm going, like, I think I'm going to be doing like more. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Bye.